Kia ora everyone, good morning. Zhao Shang Hao, and welcome back to 2023 now, and a new year here in Aotearoa. And my name's Anthony Fong, and I thought I'd bring you a new podcast about soft tissue injuries, which can be very common at the moment during our holiday period here, it's our summer period, and what to do in this situation. Well, it's a very simple process. And what I mean by soft tissue injury, I mean muscle that you may have pulled, strained during activity, whether it's in the garden or maybe during some type of activity. What do you do in this situation? Well, I'll give you a good example. Was I actually pulled a muscle in my tricep muscles here, underneath our arm here, elbow region, just the other day. So let me go through the process with you and what to do with just some basic injury recovery tips for you. So my situation is I went swimming with my son the other day on Thursday afternoon, and now it's Saturday morning. So it's nearly been two days. And I was swimming, and then after swimming, I was standing in the pool, and I just wanted to have a gentle stretch for my triceps. And I was pretty tired by then, so I'd done a reasonable swim. And I started to stretch out my triceps like this, as we do. And I was just feeling a bit tired, so I think I may have overstretched. And then immediately when I went for a shower, I knew that I had pulled a muscle or muscles in my tricep muscles there through here. I just felt a little bit tight when I was having a shower. So I knew I'd done something, but I knew it wasn't too serious, but just a slight strain, and I may have just overstretched it while at the end of my activity there swimming. So what do you do with a situation like this? Very simple. We do the simple RICE method: rest, ice, compression, elevation. And we break that down into a couple of factors there. RICE, so when I got home, rested up, and ice is really important at this stage, especially in summer. It's quite easy to put ice on and it's not too cold, but that just helps to reduce inflammation, which builds up when you have a muscle strain. So I could feel this muscle working, and I could feel the tension when I was moving it like this, up and down. Feel the tension through here. So immediately when I got home, I got some ice, either an ice cube or pack like this, or if you don't have ice, frozen pea, the other me in our situation, pop it in a tea towel or towel like this. Very simple. The reason I pop it in a towel is that so it's not too cold directly onto your skin and doesn't chafe or take away any skin and apply directly onto the muscle. So easily I just apply onto the area which feels a little bit tense, and relax the muscle if you can, such, and I just laid it onto the table. And 10 minutes, make sure you can feel that ice, which I can now, through the tricep region, near the elbow, and also other areas up through the tricep to the shoulder. So 10 minutes in total, so a couple of minutes in each region, and you'll start to feel the ice coolness work into the muscles that you're working. So you do this 3 times a day, the first 72 hours, for the first 3 days. You'll be amazed at the difference it makes. Just to apply that, feel the ice going in. And again, resting. So I wouldn't be swimming today, which is Saturday, maybe tomorrow if I could, or even Monday, leave 3 days. So that's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, maybe Monday you'll be right. Again, my strain was just a slight strain. If it's a heavier strain, you might need to put ice on a little bit more often, every 3 hours, just for the first 3 days. And again, just applying, relax the muscle. Also what I did was to help with recovery is to put some recovery cream on. Now, what I use is one that's very well known. It's Anti-Flam. Here we go. You can buy in most chemist shops or supermarkets. And that's got arnica in it, which, as we know, is great for helping with the healing process. And Anti-Flam, as it says, is to reduce the inflammation, and it's a cooling effect. It's what you're doing with the strain in your muscles. Is that you've overstretched the muscle, and that brings a hot process. So we're trying to go against the inflammation in the body by reducing the inflammation, by cooling the area down. That's why we don't put hot water on our muscles when we're strained. It may feel comfortable to put hot water on your strained muscles, but cooling it down for the first 3 days is probably better, even in summer or winter. Other cream I could use is one I use is called Traumatane. This is part of the recovery creams brought out by Warwick Lightbourne here in Auckland, and you can buy that also at pharmacies as well. And that's another cooling cream which helps to reduce the inflammation. Both are great. You might have other creams you can use as well for anti-inflammatory, but mainly make sure it's anti-inflammatory type of cream that's going to help reduce the inflammation. And products such as arnica, hypericum, look for those contents or ingredients in your anti-inflammation and recovery creams. So 3 days of ice application, then cream on during the day as well as part of your process. Now I can tell you, for me, it's worked. I'm on to day 2, and my arm is a lot better. I can almost stretch it out. That's only been with ice and creams, but I really urge you to do that consistently the next 3 days, this first 72 hours, to make sure you get full recovery in the quickest possible time at this position after you've had an injury for the muscles. So there we go. Rest, ice, compression. If you need compression, you can put a compression bandage on around this area as well to tighten up, to help also aid the recovery, especially on the bigger muscles such as your hamstrings or your calf. Areas that you need a bit more compression to help reduce the inflammation can always be helpful as well. Put your leg up. If you've got an ankle sprain, compression bandage for that is very good too. And elevation as well, with RICE, to elevate the limb also, to help reduce the blood flow in there, will help with the reduction as well. So there we go. Hope that helps you during the summer break. You may have pulled a muscle in your back gardening or swimming like me, or running, and you just strained a muscle for whatever reason. But we want you to get back into exercise as quick as possible in a simple way, in a simple manner, is through ice and recovery creams. That's it for today. So take care of yourself. Ka kite anō, Sajen Warapangyo. Take care over the summer period. And until next time, if you have any questions, I'd love to hear from you on the website, anthonyfongfitness.co.nz. And until next time, Sajen.